Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 96 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll help me out quite a lot. Anyway, today's video goes into more detail on some of the stuff I said in yesterday's video, which is about how we're needlessly medicalized. I'm going to go over the side effects of a lot of the stuff we're medicalized with. Like, the most common ones that I've seen are like risperidone and Zoloft, which is what I was personally given until like literally just a couple of months ago, when I finally got off of those after 16 years. I'm currently 21 years old. I started given this stuff at 5, prior to kindergarten. I think my parents, or I guess more accurately, Big Pharma, told my parents and made them think it was going to help, when very clearly it didn't. I remember vividly that there wasn't much of a difference between age 5 and age 6. I still had some pretty dangerous feelings at age 6, but that wasn't because of my autism. It was because I was a kid. Kids tend to have pretty unregulated emotions. It's harder to control emotions, and I said this yesterday. And yet I was prescribed with all this stuff, and there's a whole list of other things I'm not going to get into, but the most common side effects of the drugs that we are often prescribed with often include things like sleep problems, insomnia, things like weight gain, weight loss, appetite problems, and even things like sexual dysfunction, or like in the case of risperidone, it could be as bad as prolactin, which I remember being screened for at 12. I mean, they didn't find anything, praise the Lord, but I can't imagine having to wear a binder for something, like not even knowing what trans was, and yet still having problems with that sort of stuff. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you're being given some of the problems that tend to be what detransitioners are known to have. And I'm not a detransitioner. Autistic people aren't, most of them. I mean, a lot of us are about to be detransitioners, but most of us still won't be. And yet we're being given drugs that have been known to cause a lot of these issues. And I mean, there's a lot of these other problems too that are not, of course, known to be in detransitioners, but there's still tons of problems. Like, you could be more likely to have cancer. You could be more likely to have a heart attack. You could be more likely to be obese, which I talked about in a previous video, like a couple days ago. So it's just like this whole thing, like, what is this all for? Like, you'd think that with all of these side effects that just don't work. I've gotten twitches for life too. I'm stuck with them. You've probably seen them. That shouldn't be happening either. And that's really like become a thing for autism at this point, even though it's been caused by Big Pharma. Like, you'd think with all of these negative side effects that you'd just completely get rid of this stuff, right? But no, there's a financial aspect to it all. I said this yesterday. It's all about money, and it's all about power. They don't care about the well-being of people on the spectrum. They don't care about the well-being of children. They don't care about anybody. They just care about themselves and their power and their votes. They don't care about how to protect kids. They're certainly not going to protect kids like me and kids like many of the ones I've met. So it's just a whole crazy thing. You'd think that, and hopefully Robert F. Kennedy does something about all of this, but I'm not sure how well he's going to do. But like, you'd think you'd get rid of this stuff and just completely decommission it all if it has all these negative side effects, especially if it's not helping. I have shown that it is not helping. I've seen how it has not helped. My mom likes to claim it helped. Big Pharma will obviously say it helped, but it did not. It does not help the way it would like it to. It does not help the way that Big Pharma would like you to believe. It does not help. So this stuff needs to be decommissioned, and we need more evidence-based treatment if there actually is a serious problem that can put others at risk, that is more akin to, the thing that this kid is diagnosed with, and, find a way to treat it in a way that has the least amount of side effects possible. That's what we should be doing. We need to make the quality of life better, not worse, for these mainly struggling kids who are just struggling to socialize and fit in, and of course are being lumped into these ideologies, which I talked about last month. The whole thing is insane, and we got to do something about it. We got to stop it, and that's why I'm making these videos, is so we can raise awareness about all of this. So yeah, that was day number 96. I will see you on day 97. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.